Just keep it off the books. Not a secret. It's off the books. Joey Jugs.
Oh man, we are back live and direct. Told you we do this every day for 9 months straight. Yeah, so today we're gonna go over some awesome stuff, man. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't commented, make sure you do. You know, this is new for me, so any support you guys are showing, I'm showing it right back. Today we're gonna go over some abusive wives and ex-girlfriends that beating up the men, because right now there's this narrative that you got the woman hiding her black eye behind makeup and like a hood and sunglasses. That's all propaganda, complete propaganda. Most domestic violence situations that are one-sided, where one person's hitting the other person, it's generally the woman always doing that. Most likely the woman's going to be the one in a one-sided domestic violence situation, and most of the other domestic violence situations are both people hitting each other, so it's been completely skewed. Let's watch some videos of this stuff happening.
All right, yeah, let me go. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Call my lawyer.
All right, turn around.
No.
Okay, that's battery. She just wanted 5. Yes, it is. That's it. You just need me right in the chest.
I don't.
That's it. No.
When abusive relationships are brought up, society usually assumes the man is the aggressor. Although that's usually the case, abuse is not confined to one gender. The hidden reality is that men can be victims of abuse too. And when violent women cross the line, that's when cops rescue victims from abusive wives.
I'm on the phone with my lawyer right now. Get my freaking husband out of the car. You have no right to keep him in the car.
So listen to me.
No.
On December 22nd, 2024, police officers responded to a residence following reports of a domestic dispute. According to reports, witnesses called the police after seeing a couple engaged in a heated argument inside a vehicle.
Come here real quick. Set that down for me. Turn around for me. What's going on with y'all? Huh? Were y'all just fighting? Yes?
Oh.
Yep. I'm gonna detain you for just a second, okay?
What?
Yeah.
Hey, sir.
Hold on. Don't be yelling.
Hey, boss.
Hey.
Like, I didn't
boss.
do anything, man.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna figure.
Didn't. I was just.
Okay, so we got a call that both of y'all were fighting and choking each other.
No, she was hitting me in the face
Okay.
and grabbing my face. Which is.
And it's like, just track the logic. Men are generally much stronger than women. And if men did violently attack women, they'd go straight to prison because the woman would most likely be in the hospital. So, like, that's the thing is, come on, ladies, come on, men. You guys know some friends where the girl hits on him and nobody talks about it. This is the more likely scenario. So just don't believe all the propaganda, the false narrative that men are the violent ones and they're the ones taking part in the domestic violence. It's most domestic violence situations are both parties hitting each other. And then in the one-sided domestic violence, it's most likely the woman hitting the man.
Unfortunately, since now.
But she's been drinking a little.
So she'll probably go in handcuffs too.
She's been drinking a little bit, so.
The officer placed the man in the back of his cruiser while they continued their conversation about the events leading up to the physical altercation. According to the man, his wife had received some concerning news. To cope, she turned to the bottle, and that's when things turned violent.
So we got bad news lately about her thyroid, because she's my wife. We went to the hospital. We actually got good news, but bad news about her hand. They said it wasn't broken, but there was nothing they could do about it. It was broken before. So she got upset about that, and all kinds of stuff happened. I had to pull off on the side of the road because she wouldn't put her seatbelt on. I wouldn't move until she put her seatbelt on. I don't want to pay a ticket.
All right, let me talk to her real quick. Slide in there for a second. And then I'll come talk to you, okay?
talking to her, and she said that they were just arguing. Nobody actually put hands on each other.
Oh, he's already said she hit him in the face and all.
It was unfortunate that the woman was dealing with health concerns, but that was no excuse for her to lay her hands on her husband. After learning of the woman's violent behavior, the officer approached her to get her side of the story.
Yeah, I'm just.
Put him in the car?
Yes, relax for a sec. He's not.
No.
He's not under arrest right now. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
There's no reason for this.
Okay.
We were in an argument. There was no, like, physical contact.
Okay.
It was just verbal.
Why is your face
And
red?
What?
Your face looks a little red. Like you got
My
a
face
mark
is
right
not-
here on your neck.
Stop. It's not anything.
What if I have witnesses that
Yeah, it's not anything to her, you know? It's not anything to her because she's probably done it more than once.
say otherwise?
You don't have witnesses.
Okay. I mean, we didn't just show up for no reason.
Hey, I get that, but can you guys just let us go? Like, it was just
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
It was just... There was nothing there. It was honestly just a misunderstanding. That's it.
The woman can make the officer leave all she wanted, but whether she liked it or not, they were already involved, and they can't just ignore the red flags. The moment they receive reports concerning abuse, it's their job to conduct an investigation. If she wanted them to leave, cooperation was her best bet.
Okay. What were y'all arguing over?
I found out today that I have cancer.
Okay.
So if you find out you have cancer, don't go out of your way and beat your husband or your boyfriend up.
So that's stressful.
And we're just really stressed out about it.
That's completely understandable.
I did find out today.
Okay. Are they wanting you to do some kind of treatment?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Help me understand. Like, obviously it escalated at some point.
Right.
Okay. Why are people saying it got physical? Like that y'all were trying to choke
don't
each other
know.
and stuff like that?
Because of the keys, probably. The keys? We were not out of this car.
Were y'all fighting?
So it was like fighting over the
What's she
keys.
wearing?
But it was not physical. Like us, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It was just the keys. That's it.
Did you hit him in the face at all, or like trying to get the keys away?
Nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Is he I guess it's believe all men? Because he just said you slapped them all up in his face.
There's nothing.
Hear me out. So he never put his hand on
No,
you?
he did not.
You never put your hand on him?
No, it was not like that. The only thing that I can tell you is the keys. When we were, you know what I mean? Like when we were doing like this with the keys. That's it.
The officers were receiving conflicting reports. According to witnesses and the woman's husband, the argument turned physical. However, the woman claimed it was just a verbal argument. But what the woman did next only hinted that she was capable of escalating things beyond yelling.
I'm on the phone with my lawyer right now. Get my freaking husband out of the car. You have no right to keep him in the car.
So listen
Don't
to
do
me.
this.
No.
This isn't good.
No.
Either. So we're trying to figure out what happened. Okay.
I already told you what happened.
Okay. So you have two choices. You can go back over there, or I'm gonna put you in handcuffs and put you in his car.
Put me in handcuffs.
Okay.
Okay.
Turn
All
off.
right, guess.
No.
No.
No,
Let
I'm
go.
sorry.
Let go.
Oh, that's
Let go.
crazy.
Let go.
He said, put me in handcuffs. And then he was like, okay. And she was like, no, sorry. It's like, oh, okay. I told you I'm sorry.
I did give you a chance.
Accountability. Crazy.
Well, that makes it easy.
God damn it, you I said I was sorry. I said okay.
And I gave you a chance.
No,
to walk
but
back over.
I said okay. God damn it.
Like, by the way she's acting,
Is there pressure around her arm?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to take
it's
off.
probably
Chill out.
pretty likely that
Chill out.
she slapped that dude up.
Do you want to get sprayed?
The woman had already received bad news that day, and if she continued, her day was about to get a whole lot worse.
Yup.
She needed to focus on following the officer's orders, but unfortunately, that was the last thing on her mind.
Stop kicking. Stop kicking. Take a deep breath and relax.
Relax. Relax.
Can you calm down so we can sit you up?
We were about to stand you up.
Hey, can you calm down so we can sit?
Oh my
Can you relax for a sec?
She didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. She just demanded to be put in handcuffs.
Here. Do you want to?
I have epilepsy though.
Okay. Hey,
What is she wearing?
Okay, hold on.
That's an L for the husband or whatever.
Hey, don't
That's
move
an L
for a
for the
sec.
husband.
Don't move for a sec.
Letting her go out the house looking like that. That's
I'm gonna take this
crazy.
one off for a sec. Keep your hand right there, okay?
Apparently, the officer's threat to bring out the mace did the trick, because the woman eventually came to her senses and stopped resisting. Next, the officer stood her up and escorted her back to a squad car, where she was searched before being placed in the back seat.
All right, let's get you up, okay? I got you.
Next. Let's go next. I'm already on to the next one.
On April 3rd, 2022, police officers responded to a residence following reports that an intoxicated woman had punched her husband in the face in front of their daughter.
What's going on? Have a seat for me. Yeah.
There's a lot of men that don't want to talk about this because they
need
don't get
medical
this.
attention?
They don't get the same support. You know what I mean? People like laugh at them. Yeah, it's crazy.
Did
So,
you call us?
yes.
Okay, what happened?
Well, I was trying to help her get to bed and resolve.
Like it's socially not very
And then,
acceptable.
Like there was
you know?
half a pint left, and I was trying to restrict for. Like she kept grabbing for the bottle. I'm like, no more drinking. Her daughter's crying up there, and I'm like, you need to stop. So then, as I'm going out to the door, I was on the phone with you guys, on the phone with the dispatch, and I'm telling her she can hear all the whole conversation, and she's like, you know, she wanted the bottles. So then she and then hit me, and then the bottle, I fell down on the ground, and the bottle, and she grabbed the
No, that's
bottle.
crazy.
And I went outside the door after that.
That's crazy. The idea that he fell on the ground is crazy.
Although the man painted his girlfriend Giselle as the abuser, the officers still placed him in cuffs while they continued their investigation. He wasn't under arrest. He was just being detained until they got to the bottom of things.
You're saying that she picked up the bottle?
Well, after I
A lot of,
fell
I'm
down
telling you, a lot of the time, the men go
Okay,
to
and
they go to jail.
How did she hit you with that?
with the right hand.
So she hit you with her hand, not the bottle?
Yeah, no, I had the bottle in my hand. I was trying to restrict her from getting the bottle because she wanted to keep drinking. You see what I'm saying? So she
Right.
wanted to keep drinking. And I was trying to tell her no more.
Okay, and that's when she swung on you?
Yes,
Okay, and she swung on you with which hand?
right,
All right. And was it an open fist or a closed fist?
closed.
Oh, if she knocked him down, that was a strong right. She's not a small woman either. She's most likely she got a big back to put him on the ground.
Closed. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on there.
Yeah, I mean, I see your mouth's a little busted. All right. Hang on here.
I would talk
Where's
to
she at
Deja,
now?
please, the daughter.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to Deja this time. Deja last time was out in the hallway whenever I talked to her, so she was there whenever I asked her what happened the first time around. How long ago did this happen?
As soon as I called dispatch,
Okay. What happened to you guys staying separate for the rest of the night?
she just kept rambling and crying, and like she started knocking like crap over in my bedroom, and like I had to pick up, like the bed was moved around everywhere in there. Everything was knocked over, so I picked her up, and I'm just trying to help her go to bed. You know, because she just kept rambling, like I everything up, like, and I'm like, let's go to bed. It's okay. We'll get through this tomorrow.
The officers had dealt with the couple hours earlier, where they warned them to calm down. After getting the man's side of the story, the officers confronted Giselle. Unfortunately, she was too intoxicated, and after berating the officers, she was quickly placed in cuffs.
Talk to her. You ain't gotta talk to her. This is what this
No, hold on.
Take your time.
No.
you.
Nah, grab me a coat.
Giselle, sit down.
Sitting down, goddamn.
Stop doing that.
All right.
Hey, Shanley.
I said what?
Stanley.
What?
Giselle, quit.
All right.
You understand?
Wait, what?
Well, take your time. We're gonna walk down these steps. all
I'm
right?
walking down the steps
right,
with
walk down
y'all.
Go ahead. Let's go down the next one.
To say she was drunk
She
was
is
an understatement.
fucked up.
She could barely walk, and getting her to perform simple tasks, such as walking down the stairs, proved difficult. But eventually, the officers managed to escort her to a police cruiser, where she was searched.
Yeah, fuck up. police power on me. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? You.
Guess what?
You.
Stop.
You. You.
Stop acting like that.
You know why?
Face the car. Face the car.
You know why?
Why?
Because
Get
Why?
that out of your hand.
While Giselle continued to hurl drunken abuse at the officers, she was placed in the back of the cruiser after they completed their search. Typically, sitting
Sad.
down in the back of a police cruiser is an easy task. But with Giselle, she could turn simple processes into an ordeal.
Let's go ahead and have a seat.
no. Yes, right.
6207. Can we get another unit in route, please?
For what? I'm
Walk in. Cooperate.
I will walk in just like this. Hold on.
Nothing cancel.
She's gonna wake up tomorrow like, what did I do?
Don't That's what the
Turned up.
With Giselle secured in the back of the police cruiser, the officer.
You guys know any women that drink like that? Do you guys have any women in your life that you've experienced that drink to this regard and become so violent? They become so unmanageable that it's completely embarrassing. And then when you confront them about it the next day, they shrug it off like it's not a big deal. In my age, I've seen this a few times, and it's just completely despicable.
Officers turned their attention to her boyfriend, who by that point was considered a victim of domestic abuse. However, before they could get more than a few words in, the officers learned that Giselle had slipped out of her cuffs.
All right. Stand up for me.
Still in cuffs. That's crazy.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna take you out of these cuffs.
Why is he still in cuffs
Here's
the
the
whole
thing,
time?
okay? I talked to Deja. I'd have to dig for him. Oh boy.
Hey, buddy, do us a favor and just have to go a little way down.
I don't even care.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Here, step out for me.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
No, we're gonna go back now. No. No.
Giselle, why are you trying to fight us?
I don't want.
You don't want your daughter to go to DSS? You're gonna cooperate.
No.
Go, Giselle.
No.
This is gonna go a lot easier.
In jail as well.
Okay.
Alright, the jail is because she
Oh, that's sad. That little girl. That's really sad.
pinched one of our officers, so.
That's sad.
Alright. You have a good night, okay?
Giselle was charged with battery on an officer, battery, and resisting an officer without violence. Although she was a drunken mess, at least she didn't try to ruin her husband's career, like the next suspect.
This is diabolical, too.
In the early hours of January 9th, 2023, a man arrived at a police station in Georgia to report that his wife had been beating him up.
And like, think about like his life. He probably had to hide this from his friends. He had to hide this from other people. You know, this is something that like a lot of men can't talk about, you know?
Hello. Dad, how are you? Did you call?
I didn't call anybody, but I talked to her.
Right. What happened?
So, my name is, can I start?
Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Nate. I live in, I don't know if you're familiar with that area. So this morning, I have an incident with my wife. I'm in the military, and I already talked to the MPs and I talked to my leadership, my first line supervisor, about the incident that happened this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much, my wife and I were going through some disagreements right now, and she was leaving.
Okay.
I know. I'm here because I have an idea of what I want to do, but I'm kind of like worried about the consequences. So I don't.
And you told me you
Sorry
were
about that. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go back. That was interesting. Sorry. And like he said, he's just worried about the consequences because you guys know that hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. and a bitter woman, that's like one of the scariest things to have in your life. A bitter woman that they just, because they react differently. They just react differently. They're not like men. They're not going to approach you and try to settle it. They're going to slowly try to destroy you any way possible. And yeah, there's a lot of men out there that can relate to what I'm saying.
Here, because I have an idea of what I want to do, but I'm kind of like worried about the consequences. So I don't want to kind of like lose my career or put myself in a position because when my career is going to be jeopardized. I already talked to my first line too.
Understandably, the man wanted to get ahead of the situation to protect his military career, in case another individual, or his wife Kelly, would make fake claims. He told the officer that their problem began when his wife was caught cheating on him while he was deployed overseas. To back up...
Interesting. And that's a lot of the times when women are caught cheating, they do start reaching, because they know that the man inevitably a lot of the time leaves, and they do anything to try to keep him, and when they know they can't, they just lash out.
His claim, he showed the officer video evidence that was indisputable.
You just want to make my life miserable because you have this persona in your head, thinking that I'm cheating on everybody. And if I am, I would like to see proof. Because there's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. And that's what's funny. I'm not intimidated by you anymore. I'm not scared by you. There's nothing that you can do to intimidate me. Nothing. You think that you can just ignore me when I'm trying to talk to you about my kids? Huh?
Slapped him right in his face. Slapped him in his face, and he's not even saying a damn thing. He's just taking it. This is sickening. The stuff that happens behind closed doors, man.
You always try to intimidate me. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you.
And this is literally what you're seeing is a result of feminism. The idea that this woman can put her hands on a man of that stature, and she's like confidently doing this, not even understanding that at any time he could just grab her by her head and pick her up and shake her. But she's just confident. Feminism lied to these women and made them think that they're men. And a lot of the times the culture backs it up, because if this guy was to turn around and mollywop her, just hit her, just chin check her, he'd be the bad guy, which that's the problem today. With one-sided domestic violence, most of the time it's the women hitting the man. And yeah, I believe that this is just an example of feminism.
The man was reluctant to show the officer the footage, as he knew it would damage his wife's career. But ultimately, he needed to consider his own. After he finished reviewing the footage with the officer, his wife unexpectedly turned up at the police station.
Oh, she's trying to save face.
I'm also Marie.
She's trying to get ahead of it too.
What's going on with your husband?
I mean, I'm sure you know his side of the story.
Yeah, and I want to get yours. So
yeah, it's probably true.
Okay.
What he said.
What do you think he told me? Like, I'm just trying to get your side, okay?
We've been going through this for 3 years.
Yeah,
it's
it sounds like
it hasn't gone this far. I don't know. I'm sure he told you everything. He's really good at building cases against me.
Okay.
He's a very smart man.
Okay, so what from your perspective, what happened?
He knows how to push me past my limits and manipulate me to the point to where I finally break, and then he does stuff like this.
The officer informed Kelly that indeed her husband had told her that they had been experiencing ongoing marital issues. However, the officer wanted to know specifically about what led up to the altercation in the driveway earlier that day.
Okay, so how did the argument start?
He accuses me of stuff that's not true.
Okay.
And he sees tiny parts of little stories
and like the idea that if you're getting accused of something that you didn't do would never make you lash out and start hitting on somebody.
Little stuff that goes on, and then he makes this own story in his mind as if it's true, and it's not. And don't know how much longer, or I mean, I can't even plead my case because he will bring up another thing on top of that. Can we talk privately on what?
Yeah, we can step off to the side here. We can't go inside right now.
We argued that entire night, and I'm just like, you know what, I can't do this. One of my drill sergeant leaders from the academy, we follow each other on social media. He swears that just because we're friends on social media, that I'm and it's not the case at all. And I tell him, because he's so crazy, and he reaches out to every single guy that likes a picture on my social media. Like, what do you do? What are your intentions with my wife? Why are you guys friends? Tell me, like, he's crazy. Yeah. And so I tell him, if you think that, like, reach out to all these people. At the end of the day, I'm a reservist. That drill sergeant leader is a reservist. He has a lot of connections. Who knows the networking that he and I can.
Wait a minute. Is she saying that she has guy friends while he's in the army? So while he's in the army doing like military stuff, she's hanging out with guy friends?
Do in the future.
Right. So he can't have any male friends.
He doesn't I cannot have male friends.
Wait. Why? Wait. That's her husband. That's his wife. Is he in the wrong for saying that his wife can't have male friends while he's in the military? Like, I'm telling you, we are in absolute clown world. Absolute clown world.
Essentially, Kelly's defense was that her husband was domineering and possessive. According to her, he became convinced that she was cheating on him with every man she encountered, and eventually, triggered by his baseless accusations, she just snapped.
He has tried to kick me out multiple times. He has emptied my bank account, taken my keys, taken my phone, put tracking devices on my car. I hacked into anything of my phone, my work phone, anything, my computers, anything.
So you have no privacy.
I have no privacy. And
all of this is just a man trying to save his marriage with a modern woman. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm not saying that you should do any of those things, but those are just him trying to figure out ways to kind of save his marriage. What I say, men, is don't pick a woman like this. Don't pick a woman like this that's like, hey, we're going to get married, but I'm going to continue to have guy friends while you're in the military. Don't pick a woman like this. It's, in the end, this is our fault for picking women like this.
I just am so angry that he was trying to do that again to me this weekend. It's just, this morning he was playing mind games with me and with me.
Like, how was he doing that? What was he doing that about?
I'm telling you, he wanted me out of the house by the time I was done with work, that I'm not going to be living there anymore. What he accuses me of is what he's doing. I'm trying to play this perfect narrative to everybody.
Oh yeah, he's accusing her of cheating while he's in the military. Like, you guys know the story. You guys know that story, that when dudes are going overseas and they come back home, like, it's not a good reflection on the modern woman too. It's not a good reflection at all. Anybody that watches this, drop a comment on if you've experienced something where you come home, you come home expecting, you to get back to your relationship, but yet your girl cheated on you while you were gone.
Else, but he's trying to play the perfect narrative.
It sounded like the couple was in desperate need of marriage counseling. Although Kelly had given the officer a lot of the background details, she seemed to be avoiding the subject of what transpired earlier that day. As a result, the officer pressed her for more details.
So what did he...
Keep talking, lady. Keep talking.
If anything.
Oh, having with multiple men over the weekend, entertaining other men in my DMs. When people tell me, my stuff is really locked down. I added people that I went to the academy with. I was with them every day for 9 weeks straight. Yeah. I have a right to have them as a friend. Yeah. If they if they heart one of my stuff, or
hold on. She has the right to have these men as friends. Does he have the right as a husband to say, no, you can't? No, you can't. And if you do, kick rocks. And she already said that he's tried to kick her out multiple times. And it's like, men need to set up these boundaries. It's like, yeah, you can go have your male friends, but just don't come home. Don't come home. And that's what it is.
They call me pretty, like, it sucks, but I mean, I'm not saying, okay, let's go on a date, let's
yeah.
Like, they're in the DMs calling her pretty, huh? So that's what happens. You set up these friendships, and a lot of these times, a lot of these guys that are lurking, these guys you're friends with, are just waiting for the opening. They're just waiting for you to come to them and say, "Hey, let me tell you about my relationship problems." And this is just generally what happens. And having any woman that watches this, any man that watches this, I'm telling you that if you're a woman, having a male friend, is that going to help your marriage? Having a male friend that's not your husband, is that going to help your marriage? And then for my men, if your wife has male friends, how do you feel? Like, how do you, does it help you? Does it make you feel good? Are you second guessing? Are you not as confident about your relationship as you should be? So don't allow it to happen, meaning that don't pick women that would think that something like this is okay. Matter of fact, pick a woman that's okay with having her completely deactivated all the social media. Yeah, pick a woman like that.
It's just like, thank you, and then that's it. If they try to go further, I don't let them, but none of them have.
Yeah.
But just because I don't stop them when they tell me I'm pretty, nothing has gone further.
Why doesn't she? Why doesn't she stop them? Why doesn't she say, stop, I'm ending the friendship right now. We're not friends because friends don't want to bang each other. That's the difference. If women have guy friends and they're like, oh, you're pretty, that's not a guy friend. That's not a guy friend at all. I have friends. I don't want to bang them. That makes some friendships. And, you know, if I'm in a relationship and I'm going to hang out with a girl that's not my girlfriend, yeah, it's definitely not going to be innocent at all.
A compliment. But because I don't stop them when they tell me I'm pretty and say, you need to respect that I'm married, don't tell me I'm pretty, he has a problem with it.
Yeah. I would have a problem with that too. I would have a problem with you putting yourself in the position that a man can tell you you're pretty in your DMs. I'd have a problem with that. You get what I'm saying? Man, be happy. Be okay with being alone. And guess what? Be okay with being alone. You know, get your resources up, and then the right one will come, and they will fall in line with what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? They're gonna get on your train. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Men, don't sacrifice your integrity and your morality to deal with these modern day Jezebels. Do not do it.
Slowly but surely, the officer was getting there. Kelly told her what they had been arguing about, but conveniently, she was leaving out any details regarding the physical assault that was captured on film.
So has it ever gotten physical with you guys?
Multiple times.
Okay.
How delusional can a woman be to go up to a guy that's like 6'3" in the military and just get up in his face and like, I'm not afraid of you. Just start slapping you. I'm not afraid of you. How delusional are you? You should be afraid of him, because if this culture and this society didn't prop this kind of stuff up, he could just literally grab you and throw you over that damn fence. That's what could happen.
What has happened?
I should have filed domestic on him before he did me.
What else happened?
So you could have lied.
I mean, I put my hand on him. I'm sure there's no way out of that. Like, I'm sure he has video I saw on security camera.
Did you put your hands on him today?
Maybe. Just can't even be honest. What would make this cop's doing her thing though? She's like, she's trying to get out as much information, and like again, she still can't even be honest. Did you hit her today? Maybe. It's like, you think that she doesn't know that she hit him that day?
Kelly.
I mean, I'm sure you guys saw videos. I'm sure you guys have proof.
Just say yes. I'm a violent woman.
But again,
I'm a violent, bitter woman.
Side.
You're hearing this.
Okay. But here's the thing. If there's just a video of you going up and hitting somebody, I'm not in your mind at that moment. I'm not hearing what's going on with your thoughts.
Kelly continued to list ways in which she claimed her husband had been emotionally abusing her. But even if that were the case, it didn't make it okay to lay her hands on him. Unless she were defending herself from a physical attack, she had no reason to get...
And again, women, I don't even think that that's even a real excuse either. If a man starts hitting you, do not sit there and hit anybody back. Run to a bigger man, a cop. Run away. Like, I'm not going to go up to a bear. If a bear swipes at me, I'm not going to start squaring up like, yeah, I'm going to defend myself. I am running. I'm balling up. I'm calling, yeah, I'm doing something. I'm not fighting back. The fact that women are like, I'm gonna square up with a man, it's insane. It's insane, and it's just part of like, you know, modernity. It's literally just yeah, an example of the modern clown world that we've created. That a woman is gonna square up with a man. It's like crazy.
Physically aggressive.
Yeah. Like, he's smart. He got me good today. He set it up perfectly to where it was right in front of our cameras. He's so smart.
So did you put your hands on him today? I mean, if the answer is yes, I want to hear the because.
There is no because. It's not right. There's no reason why.
I mean, I'm not justifying it, but at the same time, you can only be pushed so far.
It was clear the officer wanted to remain fair, considering that she doesn't have a complete picture of what the couple's relationship was like. She tried to empathize with the suspect as much as she can, but she also wanted the suspect to grab the opportunity to come clean with a confession.
Assuming it did get physical today, what happened just prior to it getting physical?
I just want him to know that I'm not going to continue to live in fear of him. I'm not afraid of him.
Yeah.
Well, you should be. You should be absolutely physically afraid of him. You should be afraid of him. He's like 6'3".
Just wanted to show him that you're not scared of him.
Dumb.
Okay.
Dumb.
And that's why you put your
Delusional.
hands on him?
I'm scared of him. I'm scared of him, yo.
Can you
If
just
that
be more
dude slaps
clear?
me, I might not defend myself.
Well,
I'm
have
gonna
to
pull out
put
mace or something, or call a
What
cop,
was
because that
alleged.
dude's like
Okay.
6'2".
And then we'll make that determination. I'm not trying to like play mind games with you or dance around things, but at the same time, I'm not going to tell you something that's not going to happen. Okay?
Kelly would continue dancing around the officer's questions. But at the end of the day, it didn't matter whether she admitted to hitting her husband or not.
It's already on camera.
Video footage doesn't lie, and the officers had everything they needed to make an arrest.
I'm going to have you step down here, okay? Put your phone down.
Yep.
Turn around and put your hand behind your back.
I hope she gets help. I hope
Right
she
now
gets
you're
help.
under arrest for simple battery under the Domestic Violence Act, okay? Put your hands towards each other like you're praying.
Kelly was arrested and charged with 2 counts of simple
She
battery.
should do that to
under
one of
the
those big
Domestic
chicks in
Violence
jail.
Act.
She should go up there and be like, I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of you. Oh, I've seen this one before. This one is absolutely hilarious. I hope you guys, yeah, this is one of the funniest ones. This is absolutely hilarious. And this reminds me of women that I've encountered in my life. Violent, absolutely drunk women that you can't tell them stuff. And then the next day they don't have any like, I don't know how to say it. They don't really understand like how embarrassing they really were the night before. And sometimes some of these women would drink again that weekend and do it again.
September 1st, 2024, police officers were dispatched to a movie theater following reports that a woman had struck her husband after causing a scene and shouting at him.
In the middle of the movie
And
theater.
just wait until you hear what she accused.
Ruining a Marvel movie. Imagine sitting there being about to go watch like the Infinity War, and it's like the end scene, and your drunk wife just starts slapping you.
Him of.
Okay, what's going on?
And and the reason why she slapped him is even more. It's awesome.
We've been watching the movie and been having some troubles, and she's getting mad at me in the middle of the movie, and I'm like, what's wrong? She doesn't want to tell me if we want to go home or not. Just me a couple of times. My glasses fell off. I'm trying to find my glasses in the middle of the theater.
Slapping him up in the
She
theater.
did it again, and didn't want to cause a scene, and I went out the door.
Okay. What side of your face did she slap you on?
She said that section on my left side.
With an open hand or closed hand?
Open.
Are you guys dating, married? What are you guys?
We're married.
Married? How long have you been married?
4 months.
And you got to realize this 4 months has been absolute hell for him. Hell, absolute hell.
4 months? Okay. Has anybody been drinking or anything like that?
You might think that the man had done something crazy for his wife to lash out, causing a massive scene in the middle of the movie theater. In reality, she just accused him of thinking that the women in the movie were hot.
How hard did she slap you in the face?
That was the reason. That was the reason. The reason why she slapped him is because he thought the women in the she thought that the women in the movie were hot. Imagine, like I said, imagine watching like Infinity War and Scarlett Johansson comes on and you're like, oh, you know, oh, Black Widow's here. And then your wife just starts slapping the shit out of you.
Just hard enough for glasses to fly off. Not very hard.
Okay. All right.
I did twice.
Twice, okay. And then after that, you got up and walked out with the...
After the second one. The first one, doing the first one, the second one, it was like maybe a 10-minute difference.
Okay. Has anything like this happened before?
Yeah, we fought. She slapped me for it. Like, I'm trying to defend myself or I go get out of the house.
Slapping the shit out of him.
But nothing too crazy.
So you guys been married for 4 months. How long have you known each other?
You wonder, yeah, nothing too crazy, and that's what I'm saying. Like men, like it's a weird predicament that this guy's in. He can't talk to his friends about it. He can't talk to his family about it. It's like these guys have their own personal hells, you know. But again, it's because they pick these women, you know. Men, we pick these women.
We've known each other for maybe now 2 years.
When in reality, we should have never even held a door for him. We should have never held a door for him, ever even given him a chance. Men, stop lowering your standards. Stop inviting these women that are just going to be absolute hell and remove all the peace from your life. Do not allow it to happen.
They were dating, but we met in 2017.
Okay.
And we were friends up until we started dating 2 years ago.
Okay.
She had a whole bottle of wine.
A whole bottle? Like before coming here?
I'm being honest, it was here.
And I'm not being detained. You can't just say that. I'm at a movie theater. I get it. And I'm telling you, why can't I leave?
Just stay there, okay?
It was a very petty reason for striking her husband, and she would have to face serious consequences for it. As the officer was busy questioning the victim, his wife went out of the theater shouting at another officer.
Why can't I leave?
Because you're being detained.
You're going to listen to the deputy, okay? So we're conducting an investigation. We were called here to talk to you.
Oh man, look at this. Oh, I'm telling you, this kind of stuff gives me flashbacks. Yeah. I got PTSD because of this shit.
You are not going anywhere for now. You're going to stand and talk to the deputy, and you're going to listen to the deputy, or you're going to go in handcuffs right now while we have to detain you. We're determining what's going on. So listen to the deputy and stay where you were. It's not a joke.
I understand it's not a joke. I'm not sure who you are.
I'm Deputy Perkins.
It's a cop.
This person
That's a cop.
did not do help for you.
Did not do help for you.
I know she doesn't care. She's
Did not do help for you.
I'm going to ask you one more time.
She's not really good at her job, I'll tell you that.
Listen, I'm going to ask you one more time for your identification, then you're going to go yourself. Until I can figure it out. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, so
this
please,
is a movie theater. I bought a ticket and I can't just leave.
I bought a ticket, and guess what? That means that if I want to, I can slap the shit out of my husband for thinking women on screen are hot.
With your identification. Thank you. Thank you.
And can I not leave?
No.
When I'm done with the investigation, you can
The
leave.
investigation of what?
I explained to you already about the movie theater.
The investigation
nothing.
of what?
I asked you what happened in the movie theater. You told me nothing.
Nothing happened in the movie theater.
Okay, well here we go. That's not what he's saying. You guys are married. We're conducting an investigation.
What's who saying what?
The woman's attitude was beyond irritating. She was delusional if she thought she could strike her husband multiple times in public and just walk away scot-free.
I'm telling you, I've met women like this, man. I'm dead serious.
Have consequences.
Murphy. Yeah, just get her first name, last name, birthday.
Don't get to me.
Okay.
I don't need to.
All right.
Yeah, let me go.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, yeah. Call my lawyer.
All right, sure.
No.
Sloppy, embarrassing. Sloppy, embarrassingly drunk.
I don't think I even have my ID.
I asked you for your name, date of birth. You keep telling me no.
I can't. My name and date of birth. You didn't ask me for my date of birth.
I asked you for your name. You wouldn't give me your name.
Stop moving.
I'm not moving, dude. I'm not even moving, you dumb. Can you help you?
Yes.
Because you. Not you, not you. You're okay.
I don't know what you're
referring to.
She's incomparable.
Thank you, ma'am.
I asked you
You're
for
welcome, ma'am.
And just like that, the abusive woman talked her way into a set of cuffs. And even though multiple people witnessed her abusive behavior, she still thought she could talk her way out of trouble.
Okay, nothing happened between you and him in the movie theater?
No. In the movie theater, no.
Were you guys arguing before you came to the movie theater?
No.
Nothing during it?
No.
Okay, you weren't mad at him for anything? He wasn't mad at you for anything?
No.
Did anybody hit each other, slap each other, harm each other? Okay. And you guys have been married for 4 months?
All right, I'm gonna keep going.
Better off alcohol, you might have to put your foot down and be like, look, no more drinking.
No, just bounce. Just leave. Don't put up with this stuff, man. For real. Don't put up with it, man. Don't put up with it. I'm not saying like get a divorce. I'm not saying to completely abandon her. Just leave. Just leave. And then if she ever, if she ever hits you up and she's completely like sober and she's willing to never drink again, and you just say, hey, like you can't ever drink again, and then maybe try to move forward. But until then, bro, just leave. Don't allow this to happen. Don't invite this type of pain into your life. Don't be a masochist.
Whatever it is. But
Barely half a year into the marriage, and one of them was already off to jail. Imagine what the rest of the marriage would be like after that. The suspect was charged with battery and resisting arrest.
Okay, what we got here?
On June 21st, 2022, officers were dispatched to an apartment complex following reports of a domestic dispute. According to reports, the couple's arguing had gotten out of hand. Even though the woman was the one who called the police, it didn't mean her husband was the one going to jail.
Hi. Hello, can you get your parents or the dogs? They're too busy yelling at each other. Can we come in?
No, you did not.
Hello.
No, you did not. He
Uh-oh.
right here. Can you please escort him out of my house?
Hey, what's going on?
He's threatening me. I just removed you out. You ain't even on the list no more. I don't want to watch her kids.
I thought they were.
She gotta go to work. I don't want to watch her kids.
Alright.
You threatening to put your hands
What's
on
up?
me. I threatened to put my hands on her.
Come on, we talking.
Stop that. Stop that. You gotta go nowhere. You want to sit up here?
All these kids around, sad, man, sad.
You mad because I took some quarters?
It was a chaotic scene, and to make matters worse, their children were witnessing all of it.
Sad.
It was hard to make out, but it seemed as though the couple were arguing over finances and watching the kids, among others.
So basically the argument was over. He was like, he's broke. And he was like, yo, I need to buy some Dutches. I need to buy some blunts. He found a couple quarters. She got pissed off about it.
Other things. For the officers to get a clear statement, they needed to separate the couple, but that clearly wasn't easy to do.
What's going on?
No, she mad.
The house is crazy.
She got 4 kids. One of them mine, this one mine. She ain't do yesterday. Last 4 days, she ain't been doing just been sleeping on the couch like she always do. Yesterday, she slept until she left. You was there. When you here, you watch your kids.
Weed City. Look at the sign. Look at the sign on the wall. It says Weed City Limit, elevation high. Look what's happening in the house.
I'm not the aggressive one. She is. Leave me in, bro.
Anybody get physical at all?
Oh, I just came in.
Where's the bed sheet?
I just came in, grabbed some change. After the job, make sure you got a kid in the stove. Ain't really nothing wrong.
Are the kids good here? Are the kids good here?
My kids good here. I'm good. I ain't for y'all ain't gotta worry about me touching that girl. Yes, all she doing is yelling. We got plenty of reports. Y'all can go look that. He is gonna put his hands on her. I don't trust him. That's why
Oh man, right. That's so.
Even if I go to work or something, he gotta go. It's my house. Your name is not on the lease no more. Oh, my grandma, I'm not playing.
Look at all the
On
dishes.
the lease, we can get in contact with my mother. Do that and take me to court. What are you talking about? Get out.
A screaming match like that should never be witnessed by the kids. But the couple clearly didn't care, considering that they didn't stop yelling at each other even when the officers were there. The officers tried to reason with the couple, but it was no use. They couldn't shut up long enough for the officers to get a word in.
Yo, you need to go. You need to go. You need to go. Yo, nothing at all. You said I want to watch your kids while you here. You said I'm trying to live off a female, bro. You better not watch your
this is a situation this situation's happening a lot. This is a big thing too, where the guy the guy doesn't have a job. You know, the guy's broke, doesn't have a job, lives off a woman, and when that happens, it gives the woman the ability to talk, because she's the dude in the relationship. So when this kind of stuff happens, you're going to see this in a lot of relationships, and especially modern ones. And it causes a lot of problems. And this chick is super masculine, not very feminine or dainty. You know, doesn't seem very agreeable. You know.
What's how eat? A donut.
And her pants and her shorts are crazy. So that's crazy.
What cereal is? Stop lying to police. Bro, the motherfucker in the refrigerator. What you talking about? Ain't not cereal. Exactly. Doritos. They ate it. You know damn well that cereal was up in the refrigerator. Cause we got roaches. Stop playing with me. She sleep all day.
We got
when she off work, that's cool. She gets a rest. That's cool. She gets a rest. She expect me to watch her kids. While she right to sleep. I watch you all night. You can't get up for 15 minutes.
This is crazy. These cops are just sitting there like, what is this?
That's on you. That's on you.
And here's another thing too, is this is an apartment. There's neighbors next door. Literally, like, no self-awareness at all. No awareness.
That's on you. That's on you. Your ass has to let me shut up here. I'm not washing money. On the detox street. Cause you won't stop. Bitch, you supposed to be with washing. You supposed to be with washing. Ain't that this close clean? Ain't got
I'm about to fast forward this. This is too much for me.
Both parties wanted the other to leave, with each claiming that they had more right to the home. However, since arguing is not a crime and there was no evidence that things turned physical, there was not much the officers could do. But just as they were about to leave, they received information that made them stick around.
You sell your car every month. Just go get your car. Go back you some shit. And this is my get your you need to get the out. Stand up.
This is a lot.
We're here for. You started spending my money on liquor, cigarettes, detox drink, smoking. You know damn well you gotta take the classes. You know damn well you're gonna go to jail if you get a dirty drop. Get the out. You ain't doing You ain't doing fast. She got the.
You get what I'm saying? Like, there's other stuff going on here. It's pretty ghetto.
You ain't doing shit. Don't matter. Bye. It don't matter. Bye. What are you talking about? And when our kid comes, you won't get your kids.
Miss Davis.
Make sure you get here.
Miss Davis.
Yes.
You have a warrant.
Okay, I'm finna go grab my keys. I'm not finna play with him.
No, we can do that. We can do that.
No, I'm finna go grab my keys for real.
Get your keys.
While the woman continued to scream and shout, she went looking for her keys. As she had an active warrant, the officers needed to arrest her. But first, they needed to separate the couple and de-escalate the situation for the sake of the children. Although it looked like she was going to cooperate, things aren't always as they seem.
Where's my phone? Man, can y'all just go out by there? Y'all get up out there?
We're on a minute, man. Just gotta get her stuff.
Bro, you doing mouth. I'm good. She gotta go. Look, she running, y'all. She running. Don't go.
Running. She's like, oh, let me get my keys. And she just ran. Like, they don't know where she lives. Like, the self-awareness is insane.
You're gonna get paid.
It was ridiculous to even attempt to flee.
Insane.
Even if she had temporarily escaped the officers, they knew precisely where she lived. It was a big risk for such a short-term gain. Once the officers catch her, she would have more serious consequences to face.
Then get paid. Get down on the ground. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back now. Face down.
Y'all just irritating me, bro.
Yo.
I called y'all for him, and y'all trying to take me out the house with my kids.
Why call the cops if you have a warrant?
God, bro.
Y'all just make it harder for me, bro. I called y'all for him. Y'all up over here
Those
doing
shorts
all
are
this
insane.
stuff.
I'll stand you up in a second. Hang on.
I'm just sitting there. I'm not gonna run no more.
Those shorts are
I know you're
insane.
not.
I'm just texting this like
Alright, that's fine.
That's all you ever do. You're lame as hell. You say this time about my baby daddy. This is all you care about. You want to my baby daddy. Your mama can't run. That's why she dead. Your mama can't run. That's why she dead. Drugs, sir.
Well, that was a horrible thing to say. The officer had caught her in the leg with the taser, and after removing the probes, she was escorted to a police cruiser that was waiting in the parking lot.
Can you get it off of me?
Yeah, I mean, you have better gloves.
What about this?
Hang on. I'm gonna pull it out. Hang on.
She's gotta put on other gloves. These are like medical gloves.
I'm not doing it. I'm trying to get
I
this
know.
off my feet.
You did this run too, and I thought you were gonna do that. So.
Yeah, because y'all trying to arrest me.
You have
Well,
a
y'all,
warrant.
listen, y'all always give me an I-bun at my house. Always.
Doesn't
Now that
always
he's
work like
here,
that. That's not guaranteed.
Pull it. Okay, ready?
that's fine.
You sure you don't want an ambulance?
I'm positive.
Okay, you just flip it up.
I need to go back home with my kids. Then he got my house keys. Y'all listening to him. This took the locks off my window. Who does that?
I know, but understand.
All right, we're going to the next one.
On April 9th, 2025, Ohio police officers responded to reports of a domestic dispute that quickly escalated into something much more serious.
I tried to call and tell him that you guys didn't have to come. He left, and the situation kind of dissolved itself, which is fine. I have to work from home.
So he came back and then left again?
Yeah, so it's fine. We're good. I have to work from home on the phone, so I tried to call the police station and tell her that everything was okay.
We can't cancel on.
That's what she said, and that's I understand. I just didn't want you to waste your time. I just kind of wanted something to be on file. I mean, I know you can see that there's been issues before,
I haven't even looked yet.
but everything's okay. He didn't put his hands on me or anything. We're good there. I don't want to press charges there. Oh, I guess he is in there in the room.
Yeah, 1 second, but
Yeah, you can come out, Kurt.
just stay in there for now.
The woman's partner, Kurt, was concerned about what she was telling the officer. He was eager to explain his side of the story, but the officer asked him to wait inside while he continued to question his partner, Jordan.
Basically, he came home from drinks all night. You guys got an argument.
Yeah.
Where were you guys arguing over?
I got off work last night. We went and played pool, and it was literally stupid. Like, I made a comment. I said, he was trying to show me how to play, tell me how to play pool. I said, show me, don't tell me. And apparently that set him off. I don't know. Started arguing. So we came home. We have 2 bedrooms. I went into the spare bedroom. He went into the other bedroom. And we separated. And then he came in there at like 7 o'clock. Let's go get breakfast. I said, I'm not going anywhere with you. Like, I have to work in 2 hours. Like, no. And he just started an argument again. And things have gotten physical before in the past. And I just wanted to be safe and protect myself and, even him. That's why I'm not saying he did anything. He didn't do anything.
Although Jordan claimed the argument didn't turn physical, she essentially placed all the blame on Kurt. But as is always the case, there are 2 sides to every story. And with that, the officer made his way to the house to speak with Kurt, who, out of distrust for the police department, refused to greet the officer at the door.
The thing is, anytime I try to talk to her, communicate with her, she raises her voice, she yells over me, she screams, she makes I have everything to see. You guys need to see everything. I just said everything. Whatever I need to see. An argument? I don't understand. It's not an argument. She came after me with a razor. She came after me with a razor blade? Stop it, buddy. He's okay. He's okay. He's friendly. It's not an argument. She started slamming things around. She started throwing things around. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't do it. I can't talk to her. She's present. So he just got off the toilet taking a shit. She speared me. Literally speared me. I swear to God. I know it sounds ridiculous, but she speared me into the bathtub. I've got marks. I don't know if I've got marks for that.
I mean, have you guys ever dealt with this? Have you guys ever dealt with this where where maybe even if you did something wrong, maybe you did cheat, or maybe you did do something where a woman just starts physically attacking you? Have you guys ever dealt with this?
It matters, but I've got marks on my back.
That
right above
your mole.
the faucet or whatever.
Okay.
That hurts bad.
Kurt explained to the officer that Jordan's abusive behavior had become a recurring pattern. He said that the reason he didn't want the police to enter his home was because he had called them multiple times regarding Jordan's behavior in the past, only for them to take her side.
She is on bad, okay? I have tried to get her help. She is bad on it, okay? And she is losing touch of reality. Nobody wants to hear it, okay? So
she cut you at all with the razor or anything?
Well, no, but she did cut herself, and she wiped her blood all over me. So, and I'm, that's why I'm trying to get away from her, because I'm pretty sure she's shooting up again, and I don't want to happen.
Yeah, addiction can cause a lot of violence in relationships or be a catalyst.
Yeah, I know it looks a little one-sided.
Do you want her arrested?
What's that?
Do you want her arrested?
You know what? I would love her arrested.
Oh, yeah.
Need to see more.
The one on her lower back?
Was somewhere.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
He's trying to say I did something.
She did do something, guys. She's over there cutting herself and wrapping herself. I don't know if you saw the marks on her. She's cutting herself with a razor blade, and then she wiped her blood all over that. And look, I don't know if you can tell, but my arm, you guys see that swell, that knot in there? So that is from.
What's the one on your back?
What up, my guy?
How are you, bro?
That she speared me off. I was getting off the toilet. She speared me.
It was becoming a he said, she said type of situation. But as it turned out, Kurt had physical and video evidence that would support his claims. And after showing the officers some clips that were saved on his phone, they had everything they needed to make an arrest.
All right, put your phone down for me. Put your cigarette out.
Oh, you're getting locked.
I have a
You're getting
witness
locked
to
up.
everything
Put your
that's
cigarette
going
out.
on.
All right, put your hands on top of your head for me.
Oh my god. Yep. I have you on speakerphone. I told them that I had been on the phone with you the entire time. That I have a witness. He's the one that was throwing things around the house, threatening her.
No weapons or anything on you?
No, sir. I have nothing on me. I didn't touch him.
You said it's your mom?
My mother, yes.
That's not an independent witness, so it doesn't matter. You have any?
It doesn't matter that you were witness to all this.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
You ever been arrested before?
Yeah, a long time ago.
For what?
I had a drug problem in the past.
Nothing, no domestic stuff?
Never.
Going down.
With Jordan secured in the back of the police cruiser. On October 6th, 2024, police officers were dispatched to Denny's following a report of domestic abuse. According to reports, the couple's argument began next door at the hotel where they had been staying with their 4 kids. However, their fight spilled into the restaurant.
Everything is fine. I just want my stuff off of my boyfriend, and I want to walk on my date.
It's your boyfriend.
He's in there. Go ask him. He the one who wanted to call you.
Hi.
When I called.
Okay. What did you see?
The gentleman is inside. The one that there was an altercation. Inside the two were beating each other. They were yelling, screaming in the restaurant. Basically, it was just an altercation. The lady, the way I hear it, she wanted the shoes off. That's all I heard. But there was a domestic.
Sorry about that.
They were hitting each
Stella
other.
was going crazy.
When there's kids involved, that's why I called.
You're good. What started it? You said the shoes?
Yes, apparently the shoes.
Okay, and who is the one wanting the shoes off? Or
her.
She wanted to take
Yes.
the shoes off?
Yes.
Okay, and he became aggressive,
Yes.
or she was
They
aggressive?
both were aggressive.
So the woman, Nakweja, had recently bought her boyfriend an outfit as a gift. After a heated argument, she kicked her boyfriend out of their hotel room. The man went to Denny's, but Nakweja followed him, demanding his clothing back. To get to the bottom of things, the officers spoke to the boyfriend.
Tell me what's going on.
She got mad, bought the clothes, I got out. She told me to take the shoes off, I said, I'm not taking my shoes off. What am I taking my
Again, this is probably because she bought him those shoes. Like, these are grown-ass men that live off women, and it puts them in a power position. And this is one of the things, you want to hear one of the main causes for divorce? one of the biggest causes for divorce is when the woman starts making more money than the man. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting?
My shoes off. Okay. And we was in the room. She got mad. Whatever. She told me. She said, "Get the out." So I put on my clothes and I walked out. I walked over here so I could be able to call my grandma and call somebody to be able to come get me.
Yep. Calling another woman to help him out. You get what I'm saying? These are grown men that live off women. It's just diabolical. In the end, it equals terrible, terrible, terrible results.
Got no route. I had stranded. So I tried to call somebody. As soon as I was calling somebody, she walked in, all in my face. Who the calling? Get God. Hang up the phone right now. Another. I'm like, I'm on the phone with my people, so I can get a ride. So then, boom, I was on the phone. So then, boom, I hung up the phone with my grandma because she was hearing all. She wasn't really understanding. There was a lot of noise going on. So I hung up, and I walk out. She followed me out here. I walk off over there. She pulling on me. She just pulling on my shirt. She hit me a couple times in my face.
Naquasia's mother arrived on the scene to help with the children. Although the boyfriend claimed Naquasia became physically violent, she denied that the argument turned physical. But unfortunately for her, staff and witnesses inside Denny's said otherwise.
Some of the employees are saying they was having to watch the kids while y'all were fighting.
Nobody watched my kids.
I'm just
Well,
telling you
it's
what
cameras up here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So what you mean they had to watch? What they mean they had to watch my grandkids?
She talking about her. They didn't watch none of my kids. Just like y'all just pulled up and the officer said, stay right there.
So basically the kids were
watched-
watching y'all having the altercation, the verbal altercation?
Yes, but they never had my kids.
Okay.
I don't even know them, so why would I have them even watching my kids? They was
Look at
standing
the moms.
outside
Look at what the
watching
mom's
me.
wearing, yo.
They was never watching.
So this
Look at
happened
what the
inside or
mom's
outside?
wearing.
No, outside right here.
It happened right here?
Yeah, my room was right there, still with the door open.
Did you see who hit who first?
The woman hit him first, and then after she hit him, he hit her.
Where did he hit her?
The face.
Where'd she hit him?
Face.
Like, was it a punch? Were they slapped?
Like a punch, like on
They were punching
yeah,
each other.
Yeah, really bad.
He didn't swing on her. She swung on him.
Was he?
I mean, come on, man. If that dude swung on her and actually hit her, she'd be knocked. She'd be KO'd.
By himself at first on. She chased him over.
Yes.
The officers were receiving conflicting reports, with some witnesses saying that the man retaliated and others saying he didn't lay a hand on Naquasia. But one thing was clear: Naquasia was the instigator and primary aggressor. Her boyfriend had tried to put distance between them, but she wanted to fight.
Yeah, he's the one trying to separate himself.
The server in there corroborated his story. He's in here minding his own business. She came in here and started hitting on him first.
So go help him out.
Yeah.
Things looking up for you. Things looking up for you.
So I'm talking to fellow over there.
Yeah, these masculine
I
women.
didn't say I was
yo.
trying to press charges. It's domestic. Domestic, the state takes over
Yeah,
prosecution.
can't do anything about that, bro.
The state takes over the prosecution, and she's got to go for tonight.
The man
One of
didn't
you
want to
gotta
press
go.
charges, but as the officers explained, it didn't matter whether or not he wanted to press charges.
Doesn't
The
matter in
state
domestic
was pressing
violence.
charges against Naquasia anyway. As a result, there was only one thing left to do.
We've got to search you.
I don't want her touching me.
She has to search you.
I don't want her
It don't matter what
touch
you
me.
want.
Bro.
Doesn't matter. Sorry.
Female.
Oh, don't kick. Yeah, don't kick. Yes, it is. You can't kick a cop.
Right in the chest.
I don't. I'm not.
No.
Go-
Hey,
You're
stop.
going.
I want you to get. I am if you get the away from me.
Hey.
You telling me to stop? I have a freedom of speech. I can say what I want to say.
Tell you.
Okay,
You
excuse me.
interfere.
I'm trying to make
wanna-
sure
you
she's
wanna film?
okay.
Oh my God, that's the mom.
We're gonna go past the parking stop.
I don't.
Please get in the car.
Why? I do
We're gonna push you in
not
the car.
want to.
If you make this a worse situation or impede their
That's the
investigation,
mom.
then you could be arrested.
I'm not
So listen.
doing that. I work for a lawyer. I know
No,
my
you
rights.
don't. No, she does not. She does not work for a lawyer. That is not true. She has a bonnet on, a halter top. She got a full metal up in her mouth. tatted up chest. She does not work for a lawyer. That's insane.
Not
Nobody
impeding an
believes you.
investigation. I'm standing right here. How am I interfering with the investigation?
Well, when you start walking over to them and
I
they
didn't
have
walk
her
over
in
there to
custody,
them. I didn't walk over there.
I saw it.
Go ahead.
They look like they're the same age.
Look, you're gonna end up housing your mom and get in trouble. There you go.
Despite clear evidence, she insisted that her partner struck her first. Before being transported to the police station, she demanded to speak to her mother. However, considering her behavior, she won't be granted favors that easily.
Not at all. Your mom can't help you. Oh my God. It's like a child throwing a tantrum.
I got the camera.
Hey, Clay. Can you listen to me for a second? Clay, can you listen to me for a second? I hear you, but what is done is done. Don't make this situation worse, okay? You got some kids.
Talking to her.
Hey, listen, Clay. Can you make me a promise? Can you calm down? Can you calm down?
Yeah.
I will let your mom talk to you, but I need you to calm down and I need you to stay calm down. Because listen, I'm a parent, you're a parent, right?
Yeah.
That's your number one job?
Sad.
If you make this worse, it's going to be harder on you. And we don't want that, okay? What's done is done, but don't make this worse.
The officer gave her some words of encouragement, and after explaining that it wasn't her partner who had pressed charges against her, but the state, she eventually calmed down enough for the officers to allow her to speak to her mother.
Wait, are you checked out this room? Where's all your stuff? In the car. Where's your phone?
And they're staying in hotel
Right here.
rooms and
Huh?
stuff like this. Like,
Can
it's
you
not a good
give
life
them
for
your
kids,
phone?
man.
You're gonna have to wait to go to court for me to get you out, but you can't kick that car and make it worse, because they're not gonna give you no bond. The bond man, he will rebond you out. He will rebond you out, but you have to be calm. You cannot kick the car. You can't do none of that, okay?
So, they taking him? She is going.
I'm telling my son, they taking him?
Yes, because when in these situations, unless there's a written rule by a judge, mom will have the say. So mom is going, or kids are going with her mom. If
But the rest of them ain't got nothing to do with me.
I know,
My son, I can't take my son.
because it's a mutual son between you and mom,
Yeah.
and ultimately she'll have say over where. That's the way the state of Florida
Interesting.
is.
Interesting.
She has say over where the kids go.
In the end, Naquasia was charged with battery,
Insane.
and battery on a law.
Insane. I got a couple more. We got a couple more. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. What we got here? Oh, this is crazy.
Stop! Today, Jesus! You're scaring this.
On January 3rd, 2025, a domestic dispute escalated into a criminal investigation in Caledonia, Wisconsin. Two partners made conflicting injury claims as detectives reviewed home surveillance footage neither party had addressed. When the law removes officer discretion, who goes to jail and why?
That you cheated, and I found out.
No.
And now we're really not going to work on things.
Are you okay being a single dad?
I'm going to have to make it work. I'll find somebody for those kids. I'll deal with somebody.
No, are you okay if I'm just not involved at all?
I don't give a flying I can make it work.
I don't know what to do anymore.
Look at those poor ass. Look at those sad dogs. Look, they're just hanging out. Like, why do these humans just keep screaming at each other? Oh, shit. Oh my God, now she's breaking stuff.
Did you get that? Okay. She's home.
Oh.
So you cheat and then you wreck the house up. That's really, really nice.
So apparently she cheated and now she's wrecking the house.
You threw my in the house all week.
Look at the dog. The dog's scared.
That's not true. You're sit in your closet.
You can change your daughter. I'm done.
Get in the car and leave. Wow.
Look at the dog.
So you cheat and then you do this. That's
Yeah.
really
Wow. Yeah, I am because you're calling me a like I don't have feelings. Like I'm not a real person. Like I didn't go through some real the last year. Are you
all did today, but I didn't cheat.
No! You didn't give a about my mental state. I was a brand new mom.
You didn't give a shit about mine either.
Yes, I did! When I couldn't handle my own you didn't care about that. You couldn't be strong enough.
Okay, it was my fault. Okay, I don't care. Doesn't matter. It's over.
No, you have no idea where I was.
Fine.
Scary. This is scary.
You don't care. You didn't care then. All you cared about was that I was making up. That my feelings
Look at the dogs.
made up.
The dogs are scared to death.
Well, I don't care now.
Dogs are like, what is happening?
I don't care now.
Take those. Somebody rescue those dogs, yo.
I'm not going to get violent. I'm not gonna...
Is there any point in me trying?
No. I've already told you there's no chance now. I will never forget.
I am going to get the iPad. I'm going to give you my password.
No, because that's not a relationship. Because you realize that you are never going to access any of my things ever again. And you know what?
I don't need access to your things.
I'm so far removed. I am going to go probably sleep with somebody else. I am probably going to do that because I'm so punched out. So do you realize that I literally now have a free card to go fuck whoever I want, whenever the I want, and all I have to say is, hey, you cheated on me first. And I'll probably never stop.
Why?
Why would I? You have shown me how little I mean to you.
That's not true.
You have shown me how little our beautiful little family meant to you because me was more important. You know how devastating it was for me to hold both of our kids one at a time and walk them around the tree and see the light on their face and how happy they were, and their mom was getting 10 minutes away?
Oh my God.
You didn't know that at the time.
I'm talking about now. I do now, Janae.
Ugh.
Can you even imagine what that feels like now that I can look back and think about it? Try to imagine what that pain is.
I'm feeling
She
it
can't. She can't. Try to feel the pain that I felt. Are you asking women, like, are you asking for real, like, this to happen? Do you know what hypergamy even is? This guy needs to watch some podcasts. He needs to start getting red-pilled and start understanding that men and women are completely different. They are completely different. Out of 100% of divorces, women initiate 75%, 80% of divorces. Out of all of them, and you ready for this? The main cause of suicide in men is divorce and not being able to see their kids. So just take that data and think about it. Women and men are both getting divorced, yet men are the ones having a major issue with it. It's called hypergamy. Women don't love like men. They don't commit like men. It's not the same thing to them at all. They can easily monkey branch at any time, wake up, and the fact that he's like, do you even know that pain? She could never understand that pain. It's just not part of her natural it's just not part of her natural biology. She can never feel that pain. Never, ever, ever feel that pain.
made a really bad choice. Are you kidding me? I have to live with the fact that I'm never going to be good enough for these kids.
Yeah.
I have to live with that. And
Don't. Stop screaming at
She can't stop. She's like a child. She's like a child.
You're doing this in front of the kids. Go for a drive. Stop.
Go do something. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. She's like a child.
You need to stop right now. Your kids are staring at you.
Scared to death. If there's kids in the room, scared to death. Look, you cheated on me and now you're acting like a child.
Get in the car and go for a drive. You are going.
if I go for a drive, I'm getting something close to you.
Fine. You cannot do this in front of our kids. What the are you doing? I don't have an answer for you now. It's been 3 days.
You keep telling me no.
Because that's where I am right now. It's no. It will never happen as it is right now.
Men, don't ever, ever allow this to happen. Infidelity with men and women, completely different. Completely different. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Men have this driver inside of us. It's called testosterone. We have this driver inside of us. And yes, we have to tamp it down. We cannot allow it to literally motivate us and make us make bad decisions. But a man cheating and a woman cheating is completely different. A man making a mistake, getting drunk at a strip club one night, doing something stupid is not the same thing as a woman cheating. It's just not. When women cheat, it's because they don't love you anymore. If a man cheats, it has nothing to do with love at all. It's just literally biological drive. So I know people don't want to like talk about this, and they would have put on the same comparison. But if you look at the stats, you look at the data, they are not the same at all. Men are by nature, we have a different biology. Women have a different biology. Women are meant to be monogamous, and the only reason that they're not is because today's culture. So we have the biological battery inside of us called testosterone, where there's wars that we'll fight over that thing. You know what I mean? We'll fight wars over that thing. We will climb mountains. We will do all these things, and you can see it in animals as well. You can see it in most mammals. You're going to see this, and women don't have that. Women don't have testosterone, that sexual driver that men have. But yet in 2026, right, this year that we're in right now, women are as promiscuous or even more promiscuous than men are, right? Men and women cheat at the same degree, but women lack testosterone. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Just take this stuff into consideration.
There's no chance in hell.
What is gonna move it?
You know what? Do you ever think maybe there's sometimes you can't get answers right away? It has been. Then you did this to yourself. You stuck with somebody. You're only doing this because you got caught.
Yes.
No, I'm doing this because
And that's the other thing too. They only do this when they get caught. You understand what I'm saying? There's no examples. And I mean, I'm not gonna say none, but a general thing, you're not gonna see women coming to you and being like, hey, I feel really bad for something. Let me talk to you about it. You're not gonna see that. You're never going to see this, where a woman comes to a man and says, I gotta talk to you about something. I feel really bad. Let's say they have no chance of ever getting caught. They will never come to you and be like, hey, I gotta talk to you. It's only when they get caught that they feel bad. It's all just how it is.
devastated that I'm losing you.
That didn't stop you from somebody else. What are you talking about? I've been here the entire time. I've been trying for 3 months to spend time with you, but someone else was too important, didn't they?
No, he wasn't too important.
At the time,
My relationship was too fucking damn it.
And then why are you worried about losing me now after you cheat on me? What about all the times before that when you didn't give a There's a big difference.
Insane. And a lot of the times these women have an issue with it is because the men generally are the ones with the resources. So they might lose their life. They might lose the standard of living that they've been at. You know what I mean? Sometimes women will cheat with a guy that doesn't have the resources. And then all of a sudden they're like, wait a minute, I don't have him anymore. And I'm telling you, man, when women cheat, it's over with. It will never be the same. It can never be the same. It can never, ever be the same. Do not allow it at all. You know what I mean? Infidelity in women is something that should never, ever, ever be tolerated. And it's literally just a sign of modernity. The fact that men and women cheating is the same, that's a modern idea. It's a modern concept.
I had no clue. You had no problem ditching me on New Year's Eve to go do whatever the you were going to do. And I'm stuck here with the kids on New Year's Eve. You left this house.
Diabolical. That's crazy. Imagine that. And yo, I'm telling you, there's tons of men that are dealing with this right now. Women are more promiscuous than ever before. Hypergamy is higher than it's ever been because of the society we live in. So I'm telling you. And here's another thing. You ready for this? When it comes to paternity tests, right? There's a large portion of men out there that are raising children that aren't even theirs.
Thank you for letting me stay.
You wanted to stay so you had time to get ready before you went out. You were going to leave no matter what. I wanted to go to Chad's and the family. You told me you were going to leave.
This is because these women read books like 50 Shades of Grey. You know what I mean? That's what they read. They read 50 Shades of Grey. You know, they're watching these movies. They get the butterflies, and women are constantly never ever happy. You know what I mean? They're always wanting. You know, nothing's ever good enough. And realistically, that's all women, you know. And when women notice it, when women understand themselves, when women start understanding women's nature, that's when they can do something about it. That's when things can change. When women accept their own nature and they fight against it, that's when things can change and you have these healthy relationships. Just like men are completely forced to kind of not only accept their nature, but defeat it as well. Because men can't, we have to defeat our nature or we will go to prison. We will go straight to jail if we don't defeat our nature. So again, this is something that women, they don't have to deal with. They don't have to even admit they have a nature in 2026. And when they don't understand their nature, they end up in situations like this. They're like, wait a minute, why did I do something like this? You know, this lady, there is probably a side of her that's like, wow, I really just damaged something great for something that wasn't that important.
No matter what, and you never involved.
All emotions, all based on emotions.
How is that not one?
When I had to pay for a hotel room to go get ready to go out with friends.
Because you did.
And do you know how many nights plans because you made plans, or that I couldn't enjoy whatever it was that you enjoyed all summer long?
No, not anymore. After what I saw today, there's no chance in hell I could ever care about you in that respect again.
It's
Do
true.
I care about you as a mother of my children? And whatever. Yeah.
And he's really hurt, and he's kind of lying. He's hurt and he's lying, because when it comes down to it, is that kind of stuff, men don't love the same way as women. It's very, very painful on a man when something like this happens. One of the you ready for this? When you go to talk to doctors about something like erectile dysfunction and this kind of stuff, the main cause of erectile dysfunction in men is when the woman that they're with cheats on you. If you're with a woman in a long-term relationship, you're married, and the woman cheats on you, that man has a high likelihood to have sexual dysfunction because of it. That's not the same thing for women. So men and women are completely different. You have like the body count aspect. A man with a high body count, it doesn't necessarily affect his mental state at all. Like the men that have high body counts, they're not mentally ill, but the women that have large body counts tend to be mentally ill. So it's like we're not looking at things the right way. We're not being honest. You know what I mean? Anything but honesty.
You don't call somebody a slut over and over and over.
I'm sorry. I was very angry that I was very angry that you cheated on me today, and I had every right.
And you should be. You should be angry. But the fact that he's still talking to this woman, that's his fault. That's his fault. The fact that he's still talking to this woman, that's completely his fault.
I cannot live and or be with someone that cheated on me like that. That isn't.
Why is she still in the house? He's just hurting himself. He's literally, this guy's just beating himself up. He's self-flagellating right now. Masochist. Like, for real. Men, if you have to deal with anything like this, you find out your girl cheats, literally never allow her to talk to you ever again. Never even give her a chance to speak to you. You don't need closure. You don't need any of that. Literally. Block her from every social media, block her number, block her from life. Never talk to her again. Do not sacrifice your morality, your integrity, and your peace to deal with these modern women. It's insane.
I'm not just somebody. I'm the mother of your kids.
Which makes it even worse that you cheated on me. You do not get to cheat on me and do what you did and say all that disgusting things, and then you don't get to sit here and cry and scream at me and demand that I give you another chance.
I'm not demanding. I'm begging.
And I'm telling you no.
Like a
No, do not. Yeah. He's like, yeah, no, it doesn't, not going to work. That shit ain't going to work. Beg that dude that you cheated on him with.
peasant.
I'm telling you no. You don't get to do this. You don't get to go off and do something like that and expect me to still be here.
I don't expect it.
You don't. Well, it doesn't matter. You are expecting. You're
I'm not expecting it. I knew what your reaction was going to be.
You keep saying we're not over. We're not over. I'm telling you.
I don't want to be over. This family was the most important thing to me.
Then
Now
why
I have nothing.
did you do that? Stop.
Here she comes. She's about to become violent. Watch. She's about to become violent because she's not getting her way.
Stop!
Look, he has a baby in his hand.
Jesus.
She's smacking.
You're scaring the him.
There's a baby in his hand. And she starts beating her head with the door. Like, for real? And it's and the fact that he, like, this wouldn't happen if he just been like, hey, you know, you're not allowed back in the house. And guess what? If that's your guys' house, then go sleep on your boy's couch. Go sleep on your boy's couch. Go sleep in your car. Literally leave. I'm telling you, it'll be the best thing that you've ever done. You'll die. You can dodge those bullets like Neo, for real. It'll be the best thing you've ever done.
Stop! Stop! Stop it! You're scaring the out of him.
Hi, ma'am.
Yeah, it might feel like it's hard when it happens, but it'll be the best thing you've ever done. When one door closes, a better, more sane, more virtuous door opens. You know what I mean?
You are
Danae Bar.
Danae Bar. Sounds like you called for a standby, right? I'll tell you what, I'll explain everything. I need you to hop out of the car for me.
Oh, sure.
All right, step right back here. Danae, we're going to explain further, but right now I need you to turn around, place your hands behind your back. You've been placed underneath arrest.
I'm sorry, what?
Yep.
I'll explain everything in a minute, ma'am.
Okay.
You can be cooperative and decent with us. Okay, why don't you turn around and put him in front? We don't need handcuffs back there. We'll
That's how she should have been acting with her husband.
explain further. Just going to need some time, okay? I know this is probably a confusing.
These women have no problem respecting the boss of their job. You know, their boss at their jobs. They got no problem with obeying him. But when their husband tells them to do something, they're like, "You can't tell me what to do." That's what we're dealing with today. That's what we're actually dealing with us as men. That's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with women that go to work. They literally will listen to their boss that doesn't care about that's not you know, kind of, it doesn't really care about them personally, you know, fire them at any time. And instead, that boss that can tell them whatever, they'll tell them to jump. They'll ask how high, but they get home and the man tells them what to do. And they're like, no, you can't tell me what to do. Insane.
Confusing situation for you, and I understand that, and we are going to explain it further, okay?
Yeah.
Then place this
Does
in
it
right
affect my job?
I don't know about that. I don't even know where you work, I'll be honest with you. I know
I'm a
that
nurse.
you're a nurse.
Yeah.
I wouldn't anticipate it, but I can't. I mean, I'm not your employee.
It's not going to affect your job. This isn't going to affect your job. Most nurses are crazy, right? Like most nurses do shit like this. So I'm just joking. I've met a couple that don't do this stuff, like one or two.
So how we can't speak to that, but all I can tell you right now.
But in reality, yeah, nurses are super promiscuous. Men, if you're thinking about dating a nurse, oh my God, especially like a travel nurse, oh my God, don't do it to yourself. Do not do it to yourself. That and like airline attendants, oh my God, dude, don't do it.
I know that you've been in contact with the detectives, Detective Dranzen and Detective Braun throughout today, right?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to transfer you down to the sheriff's office. They're there, okay? And then they're going to talk to you, and they might be able to shed some light onto this situation as to what's happening, okay?
Absolutely. We will totally take care of your car. Okay. Do you have like a cell phone in there you want us to grab? Do you have your purse in there, ma'am? Okay, we can grab all that for you. Would you like us to do that? We'll shut your car up, lock it up, give you your keys. Do you want your keys? What's your number, right?
They're in the diaper bag somewhere. I couldn't even find what pocket they were in.
Okay. All right, we'll take care of that.
Is there someone that you want to come get the car?
Yes.
Get this squared away. All right.
Is it gonna take a long time?
I'm not sure.
What happened from last night to this morning? Well, I guess it started Friday, but it's like very easily paraphrasable. Their dad and I just aren't working out. And we've had this whole back and forth over the weekend.
Yeah, they're just not working out because she's
He has controlling and abusive patterns of behavior. He broke my wrist in August. Last December, we got into an altercation and my face was bruised, my shirt was ripped up. I'm pretty sure I broke some ribs, but I didn't go in. What do you do for broken rib anyway? You don't. And I wasn't even sure if that was just like a one-time thing at the time or what. And serious, difficult, whatever. So this morning I got up. We're sleeping in separate bedrooms. We have been since
Probably shortly after my arm was broken. And we were fighting about what we did New Year's Eve or didn't do, right?
What she did New Year's Eve. He was with the kids. He was with the kids while you were putting your legs behind your head. You know what I mean?
Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
This morning I woke up and I hadn't moved all of my stuff out of like his bathroom or anything, so I went into it's like the master bathroom. So I went in there to brush my teeth. He got up and he was like, I can't sleep, I can't, da 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 da, and he just started. So we're here. It's a half an hour drive, and he kept yelling and yelling, and then I started yelling, and
what was he yelling for?
we were a couple inches from each other's faces, and he just wound up and headbutted me just out of nowhere.
No.
Has she ever
No.
ever
Her
used a
whole
weapon
face would
against
be
or threatened to
broken.
use a weapon against you?
Like what's a weapon? Like a gun or a knife?
Gun, knife, bat.
She's hitting me with like something in the kitchen, or she threw scissors at me.
Okay.
But so
She
she
threw
only tried to
scissors
use a
at
gun
him.
on herself. So
Okay.
yes, she kept putting the gun in her lap and threatening to kill herself.
Has she ever attempted to kill herself?
Not that I know of, but she's threatened it.
Okay.
I don't know how you want to word that one.
All right. I'll just put no because it says attempt, but you said she did mention about killing herself, but never attempted.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's never actually gone through with it, but I mean,
And that's a lot of women. Women, if you look at the stats, men are the ones that have the problem with offing ourselves. Men are the ones that commit to it. Women definitely have the most cases of like, for the like, attempts. They say women have the most attempts, but men are the ones that do it, and it just shows that men are better at even doing that. We're even better. We're better at committing to that. Even, you know what I mean? That's what the stats show, at least.
saying I'm going to kill myself with a gun in your lap it wasn't loaded, but still, it's what if I'd walked in 15 minutes later?
Right.
Right. But it's just
All cried for help.
It's just
All
the
cries
violence
for
of
help.
throwing things at me or across the house or punching
Just to
me,
get their
things
way.
like that.
Okay. Did she have physical contact with you today?
Yes.
Did that physical contact cause you any pain?
Forehead.
Wisconsin statute, section 968.075, mandates arrest. Once probable cause exists, no discretion. No warning option. Officers must identify the predominant aggressor by weighing abuse history, injury, severity, self-defense claims,
Interesting.
and witness statements. The statute was designed to remove the arrest burden from victims entirely. Illinois versus Gates, 462 U.S. 213, 1983, governs probable cause through a totality of circumstances test. No single piece of evidence need be conclusive. Here, physical injury, scene evidence, contradictory statements, and surveillance footage corroborating self-inflicted injury collectively satisfied the constitutional threshold for arrest.
Facts. I see that.
After he headbutted you, was there any bleeding or any? Oh my god, I bled all over the car.
So she was saying that he had butted her, but the most likely thing is when she was banging her face into the door, she was hitting her face in the door. That was the most likely. That's what caused the injury. And now she's telling the cops that he hit her. This is insane. She cheated, and now she's trying to completely ruin this man's life.
I immediately just started just gushing. There was nothing else after that. What was his reaction? He said, "Why did you headbutt me?" He said that, "Why did you do that?" Where his cut is on his head, there's no way I could have headbutted him like that. I would have had to have been standing on a ladder. And I was like, I told him, I said, "Are you kidding me?" I didn't move.
Anything but the truth, yeah.
So no, there's a huge puddle of blood on the carpet in the hallway,
face.
and then because it was in like the door jam to the bedroom, so I was trying to leave to go to work. So there was a big puddle, probably like this big in the hallway, and then I obviously went to the sink. I like ran to the sink and I got a towel right next to the sink.
All right, I'm done. I'm basically
And he
done
was
hearing this lady.
How many times were you struck?
Just today or the
Yeah,
weekend?
just today.
Well, you could just say, I don't know. She tried to kick me, he tried to kick me in the crotch, which was one, and then
You earlier, and we always want to get both sides with this kind of having a lot of moving parts, we contacted and spoke with other parties involved, which led us to kind of here. And with you being in custody right now, I have to read you Miranda, okay? Like, you're in handcuffs.
I understand that. I just don't know why.
And I saw it in the video clips with both of you, where emotions can get the best of you, and you aren't the person that you really are, because emotions are high, and I want you to be the best version of the mom you can be. And if you just said that
You can't be in that environment. There's no way. There are just some environments that aren't meant for you, and I was working on it.
All right, I'm about to be tired of this.
Straight.
Questioning to cease upon invocation of counsel. Bars unequal application of law to similarly situated the footage alone. Responding patrol officers B+. Arrest
All right, we're done.
and invoking the right to counsel.
I think I got one more, and we're gonna go.
The thing, if there's probable cause.
Last one,
On March
let's go.
8th, 2026, officers responded to a call in reference to a domestic dispute.
We got it, 5. Hey, did you call?
Yeah, no.
That's 5. TV 55 to 54. Nobody's got weapons on? Who's all in the house?
This is 4 people. Man, I know the call. You're all right. No weapons here. Check me. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I'm just back a little bit. I talked to her, whoever called.
Come on. She's right here.
Just have her come to me.
Hey, the police here for you.
I'll talk to you after.
No, I'll just let her know the police here for her. You know, ain't nobody.
Yeah, I'll talk to you after something. We're good.
Evidence and stuff if you want to see it too.
I wonder what's happening here, yeah. Remember, I'm watching this with you guys for the first time, too.
Oh. You come outside with me? Here. What's going on?
Okay, we woke up this morning and like he was, I guess like.
It's was in the doorway.
I guess I suspected that he was just like messing with my phone or anything, so I asked him, and I guess he didn't like the question or whatever, and he was just like, no.
You asked him what?
I asked him, did he like go through my phone or anything, and he was just like, no.
And so this is starting with her being reacting to thinking that he went through her phone. So what I'm saying, man, is don't be with a woman that you feel like you might have to check her phone. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be with one. If you feel like there's anything that's going to be on there that's going to incriminate herself, most likely there will be. So just don't mess with women that would ever make you think that, you know? And yeah, that's something that I would recommend. And if you ever have to do that, if you ever feel like you have to go and check a woman's phone, you're most likely gonna find something that you don't like.
No, he didn't, and stuff like that. And I was just like, okay, you just get out of my room then. Like, I really just don't want to be bothered right now. So he came back in there trying to talk to me, and I was just like, I don't want to be bothered. Like, I don't want to talk. And I was on my phone. He snatched my phone, saying that, basically that he wasn't gonna give it back. He had paid for my phone. I need to give him back the money for my phone. I'm like, the money's on the phone. I can see the money for my phone. And so he just holding the phone.
Okay,
over there.
hold on. Hey, fellas, if you paid for the phone, that's your phone. Run through that. I mean, yeah. I'm not telling you what to do.
And he started pushing me off him. I called my mom. I'm not about to fight with you early this morning about the phone.
I'm going to be taking somebody Curtis right to the Wawa 3640.
Yeah. The phone is in my name. It's my phone.
So the phone's in your name, and you snatched it. Why?
He snatched it. Why? Because he said that he paid for the phone.
Okay, and what started him wanting the phone from you?
Because he wanted to talk or whatever. He was just like, I was just like telling him to get out. And he was
What's up with her hair? Her hair is crazy.
Okay, and the argument started why?
Because like it wasn't even like he was just over here. Because I said, did you go through my phone? That's all.
Okay, you asked him if he did. Okay.
Yeah.
So he took the phone. You were trying to get the phone back. Did you hit him, scratch him, punch him? Did anything physical occur?
It's going to be 918 Northwest 13th Avenue.
Okay. Yeah, that's what he has on video. I don't know what he has on video or whatever the case is. But
nothing physical occurred between you two. Nobody hit each other.
No.
Nobody has injuries.
And I'm like, yeah, he ended up giving me the phone back. He seen that mom was calling the police and told him to get out because we're not together. And I was telling him like,
none that you know of inside the house. Nobody has access to weapons.
None in the house, none around me that I know.
So no threats, Nobody struck each other.
No.
How were you trying to grab the phone from him?
He was holding it out, and I was just like right here in front of him, trying to just grab it.
Just grab it. You weren't touching anywhere else on it. You were just trying to get. Did you even touch the phone?
No.
You were able to grab his hand. You couldn't reach it.
No, I couldn't reach the phone.
Okay, so there was no physical contact between you two. Okay. Do you have an ID on you?
It's in the house.
He's inside too. They're calm now.
I'm gonna show the police evidence. I didn't touch her.
There's no allegations of that. There's no allegations of that.
Okay, well, wait.
Come on here.
Yeah.
All right. So what's going on? What started this argument?
Okay, let me tell y'all what's gonna happen. So first off, me and her are going through a little breakup right now. That's why the bedroom and the TV is in the living room. Okay, the last issue, I'm gonna tell y'all like from the jump. I'm not gonna start off just by today because you're not gonna understand it. All right. So from the about a couple weeks back, me and her we broke up. So she went through my phone and found a girl that I was texting. The girl that I was texting was a girl that I cheated on her with. We've only been broken up for a week, and we was kind of, taking stuff slow, but I didn't, see it that way. I seen it as we was going to be done forever, and she felt like I was going so quick. So boom, that's why we were right here in this situation like that. We got into a big argument, a lot of stuff had happened that night, but nobody was hurt. Me and her came to a talk. We apologized about everything. We had an understanding on everything. Okay, boom. Ever since then, we've been cool. Even if we, get into a little argument or if she feels some kind of way, she'll come to me, she'll let me know what's going on.
So as far as today goes, what started the argument today?
What started today is she woke up this morning and
around what time?
I'd say about, what time is it right now?
12:15.
Okay. That's probably copy. I was the 8th Street, 12th Avenue. Big black man, white shirt, black
over here. Guys on her Instagram that she got from the club last night, and I didn't do that. When I came home, I was drunk, I went straight to sleep. And when I woke up, and even went to the bathroom or anything, she woke up and seen me do anything that I did. She watched me go to the bathroom, and she laid back down. She watched me get up, walk out the room, and then she laid back down. I didn't touch any of her stuff. And on top of that, she changed her password. She even let me know she changed her password. So I don't even want to be alone because we're not together, but we kind of still stay together. So I know if I go to the other and I see you take care of another dude, I'm going to be perfect. So I'm not going to do that. So I go to the store and Gainesville, they would run back the camera. They would show you me pulling the money out of my wallet and giving them a can for that phone. So that phone is mine. It's just she got her Apple ID in that net, and then when I told her I was going to call the police, she hurried up, got on the phone with her mom, and then her mom called the police.
Turn around, let me see the bite mark.
Oh, yeah, bite marks.
If you go check her, no bruises, no nothing, because I do not put my hands on people.
Okay. Well, she's not saying you did. She's not saying you did anything like that. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
I respect her for that, and I'm not trying to,
I respect her for that. She just bit him. She bit his back.
I felt like she was going to do that to me. I'm telling you,
out here backbiting.
I don't want her to go to jail for putting her hands on me and shit like that. But
nah, she's going to jail now.
So
that once you
here's the
said
thing.
that,
if there's probable cause and there's a primary aggressor, someone gets arrested.
Yeah, somebody's
because it's not up to you if you
regardless.
want to press charges. The state of Florida, when it comes to domestic violence, somebody has to go, essentially. Okay? So I need to talk to her again. Did the girlfriend see anything?
No.
Where was she?
Yeah, that's his girlfriend.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, did they either of them see anything?
Both of them was in the room sleep.
Okay, they were not. I need to talk to her again.
Yeah, go in there and talk with her.
Okay.
Hand him his phone, please.
All right, then. So I'll just explain to you what I have so far. If you don't want to talk, that's fine. You obviously said nothing was physical. He just explained to me that you grabbed his neck a little bit and
bit him.
Tried to grab the phone. Okay, so like I said, you don't want to talk to me, so I'm not going to ask you any questions or anything like that. It's going to incriminate you, okay? Did he touch you at all? Did he physically hit you? Anything like that? Do you have any injuries? Anything visible that I can see? Okay. All right, just hang tight in here for me, okay? I was going to ask her straight up, did you put hands on him? So I read her mind real quick. She's like, I don't talk. I don't talk. I was like,
nah, you told her not to say nothing.
All right, so a few things are going to happen, okay? Like I said, you didn't want to talk. That's fine. You have your rights, everything like that. Based on everything that I've seen and consistent injuries with what he's saying and the marks on his neck and his back, I do have to place you under arrest for domestic battery, okay? Do you have anything in your pockets? Okay. Do me a favor, turn around, face that wall for me.
About it. She's okay about it.
I just want to make sure
All right, man. I'm gonna wrap it up. I just checked out a few of these videos. There's thousands of them online. It was hard to weed through them. I just picked a couple of them just to go through. Thank you so much for joining me. And like I said, men, if you have any of these women in your life, you know, remove them. Remove them from your life, or you're signing up for massive amounts of pain. And also for the women, do not believe the false narrative, you know, the movies where the woman's hiding her head in a scarf and sunglasses and makeup and all that. And, you know, why do you keep going back to him? Just because I love him, he'll change. Like, that's like propaganda. In most domestic violence situations where it's one-sided, where one person's hitting the other person, it's generally women doing that. So it's not men. It's not men. And when it comes down to most domestic violence situations, it's both parties touching each other, and men are equalizing force, because if men, because they you know, have the strength thing over women. When men ain't out here just beating women up. They just, because they're going to prison. They're going to prison if they're doing the same thing that women are doing to them. They're going to straight prison. So just know that the stats don't equal up with the narrative that everybody believes, that men are the ones beating women. That's generally not what it is. Women have been sold a false bill of sales by feminism, have told, basically women think they're men today. And they think that, oh, y'all squabble up, I'll do all this. And it's like, that's why you see these things today. And I know that anybody that'll rewatch this or might be watching it now, they know a situation where women are confidently putting their hands on them, not knowing that at any time, if you were to reverse it and you know, reverse it and lash out, that, you know, the same outcome wouldn't happen. Meaning that one video where the man's getting slapped in the driveway, at any time, that man could have just grabbed her by her neck and threw her over that damn fence. So thank you guys so much for tuning back in. I'm going to be dropping another one tomorrow. Just keep hanging out with me. Thank you so much. And hopefully you guys can keep watching the platform grow and keep giving me motivation and continue to keep doing this every single day. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Yeah.
Let's keep it off the books. Not a secret. It's off the books. Joey Jug.